Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to remove a bad smell from a refrigerator. If you are getting a bad vibe, a bad smelling vibe from your fridge, then you should be following the steps in this video. This works really well. Now let me tell you a quick story. My wife and I recently moved into a new home that we bought, and the fridge was absolutely gross, okay? The house was well kept, but the fridge was absolutely gross. There was like spoiled meat in there that was like from months ago. Like, it was unbelievable. And I used this method that I'm going to tell you about, and it worked wonders. It smells incredible now. Now, just to be clear, it wasn't this fridge. This is the basement fridge. That's why it's like spotless, because it doesn't really get used. However, it'll work with any fridge. Like I said, whether your fridge is filthy or brand new and it smells, this will work. So step number one is you want to remove all of the food and beverages from the fridge. So you would want to get your fridge completely open and completely removed. Now, the food and beverages will be out for a little bit. So you either work quickly to put them back in there to keep them from getting spoiled or anything like that, or you put them in a second fridge, or maybe you put them in a cooler. There are a few things you can do, but you either are going to work really quickly, or you can do the first half of this, put them back in, let them cool down for a bit, and then take them out and do the second half of this. So you have to look after your food and beverages, make sure that they don't spoil. Some things can be left out of the fridge, like a can of pop or something can be left out, but other foods obviously cannot be. So you have to use your own judgment. So empty out everything from the fridge so that you have access to all of the shelves and all of the drawers and everything. You might have to pull out the drawers if you can get access to them without pulling them out. That's even better, but if you have to pull them out, then pull them out. You need to get to the surface. So that's step one, is basically empty the fridge. Step two is you want to get just a simple cloth that is damp. So get a damp cloth and just, sorry about that, that scared me for a second there. It's just telling me that the fridge was left open, the little alert there. You want to get a damp cloth, and you want to put just a drop of soap on it, just regular dish soap, and rub the cloth together so that you are now having some antibacterial and scrubbing power. Then you want to open up your fridge, okay? It's empty. Scrub every single surface, every shelf, every ceiling, every wall, every drawer, every single thing in the fridge gets scrubbed, okay? Squeeze out the cloth, okay? Step number three is just get a damp cloth without any soap on it. And then with that damp cloth, you want to go ahead and wipe everything again. This way now you're wiping off the soap. And you can even do 2 passes with just a regular damp cloth with no soap on it, okay? So now you've scrubbed off anything that was left on the fridge, okay? But there still might be some smell on the actual fridge, okay? It might be in the air within the fridge because it's circulating air, or it might be on the food. So the fridge itself should now not have any smell, but on the food or in the fridge containment area, you might have some smell. So you want to go through your food and throw out anything that's spoiled or potentially rotten, okay? If you think it might cause a smell, just throw it out and get new food, okay? Very simple. You know, and definitely don't eat it if you think that it might be spoiled, so why are you keeping it in your fridge anyways? So step number 4 is get rid of any food that might cause additional smell. Step number 5 is get a lemon like this, okay? Get them when they're on sale. They're really cheap when you get them when they're on sale. You want to slice this lemon in half or quarters so that the inside of the lemon is exposed. Then you want to open up your fridge like this. You want to place the lemon pieces throughout the fridge and close it for about 5 minutes, I would say, okay? Now, like I said, if you're leaving your food out of the fridge, you might have to put it back in, leave it for, 15, 20 minutes to cool down and take it out again before you get to this step. But leave the lemon in the fridge for about 5 minutes. That lemon juice has antibacterial capabilities, and also it has good smelling capabilities as well. After 5 minutes, open the fridge, remove your lemon pieces, just like that, okay? Once you've removed the lemon pieces, you should be good to go. So go ahead and smell the fridge. It should smell fresh and clean, okay? Then you're gonna load up your food back in there. That's the next step. Now here's the thing. Your fridge smelled good when it was empty right now. If you load up the food back in there and it smells again, then there is one of 2 things that can happen, that could have happened. Number 1, maybe your food is what smells. Maybe there's a piece of food that is creating that smell. Get rid of it, okay? Or number 2, you might have missed something in the fridge. That good smell was probably because you aired it out, you had the lemon, you cleaned everything, but maybe there's a little piece of food that find somewhere in a drawer, underneath a shelf, that is causing that smell. So if your food isn't the culprit, then search the entire fridge, in and out. Search the fridge for that little thing that's causing that smell in there. If you follow these steps, you should be able to make it smell much better. Like I said, there was old, rotten meat in the fridge upstairs when we first got the home, okay? And we ended up getting rid of that smell by simply using these steps in this method, and it worked wonders. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.